Hi, bro, it's me. Welcome back to San Francisco. You won't recognize it, though, by the time you get here.
When I'm traveling in a city, I like to do what I like to call side quests. Can you even see me? Or are you mesmerized by the Ferris wheel outside of my window? I don't blame you. That's the Sky Star. We are, in fact, in a hotel right off the Embarcadero in San Francisco, California. That's kind of like Fisherman's Wharf area. And we have the whole weekend to ourselves to explore this big, beautiful city. Actually, it's not that big. It's actually pretty small as far as big, beautiful cities go. Anyways, I'm going to take you along this weekend and experience my technique for curating the perfect, low stress, like just right travel experience. At least in my opinion. Which, if I could have it my way, I would just wake up, pick a direction, and start walking, and start moseying, and eating, and thrifting, and getting coffee along the way. However, there are a couple specific things that I want to do during this weekend, and I think you're going to want to do them too. So please join me as we embark on our San Francisco side quests. If you're new here, I'm Kathleen. Usually I make videos about crafting and thrifting and creative expression in all sorts of forms. So this week, we're collecting inspiration and experience so that when I go back home to the gray hellscape that is Ohio, I'll be refreshed. And a lot of our side quests are craft and style and creativity inspired. First order of business, we are going to be going on a collage hunt. Specifically, I'm trying to collect visual material so that I can put together a cool city San Francisco inspired art piece. This is also my solution for not wanting to bring home a lot of physical objects or souvenirs. My souvenir is going to be a big collection of beautiful JPEGs of weird stuff I found around the city. So specifically, to achieve this goal, we're going to be going to a place called Scrap, which is like a secondhand crafting, making, trash place where we're going to be able to find every single type of light bulb you've ever wanted, maybe a pile of broken chairs. Who knows? I've actually never been, but I'm ready to dig. Another big one is that I know that there are a bunch of film photo booths or just cool photo booths in general in San Francisco, and I want to get my photo taken in a cool vintage photo booth. But before then, I would like to have a prop for this photo. Specifically, I want to make a little cat ear headband to use in the photos. All I'm thinking is getting a headband and stapling some paper triangles to it. Like nothing crazy, but we do need to get supplies for that somewhere. So my thought is that we go to Japantown because they have a daiso there. Could I get a little headband anywhere? Yes, but who doesn't want to go to daiso? And when we're at daiso, maybe we'll look at the stickers, maybe we'll look at the stationery, maybe we'll have a really good time. And then the third major one is that I know I said I don't really want big souvenirs, but I would like some sort of little keychain or little guy to put on my bag. It's currently little guyless, and that just doesn't feel right for me where I'm at in my life right now. So we'll keep an eye out for a singular trinket. Maybe that'll be in Japantown. Maybe that'll be in just a random little crafty spot. And then I have a bunch of smaller side quests to complete. For example, walk forever. Specifically, I want to do some urban kind of like park walking, like climbing Coit Tower. Maybe we'll see some parakeets. Maybe check out Golden Gate Park. I've never seen Lombard Street before, even though I lived here. Just never really made it a priority. I'd like to find an espresso tonic, potentially multiple espresso tonics. Also on my list for food is a crab. It's Dungeness crab season, so I will be seeking out some sort of crab situation, as well as oysters. I could eat 46 oysters right now, and then probably eat 46 more. That's actually kind of already been achieved, though. I did get oysters by myself at a happy hour. I was insufferable, and I was eating oysters, and I had a little sparkling wine, and I pulled out my sketchbook, and I was sketching in the bar. I was so mysterious. I'd also like to experience some sort of live experience. Go to see some jazz, perhaps? Go to a play? I don't know. I have the whole weekend. Anything could happen. But today, we focus on kitty cat headband, and the rest of the chips will fall where they may. Okay, that was a lot of talking. Let's get out there and start walking forever. I set out a map for us. It has like 5 stops, starting at the wharf, ending in Japantown. First stop, Lombard Street. Let's go see that wiggly little guy. See what it's all about. Why is he like that? Why is he like that? I'm in love with the world through the eyes of a girl who's still around the morning light.
month ago, and I grew up. I didn't know I'd be around the morning after. It's always been waiting to see a happy day.
Our next stop is kind of impromptu. I saw that there's this little place called Hope's Antiques and Coins. I think it used to be like a baseball card shop, but now, whew, it just looked like somewhere we could dig for a little bit, you know? That's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Expensive, but I'll do it for you. Oh my gosh. Say daiso. Yes! That's where we're going. Would you mind terribly if we took a moment to hear from today's sponsor? Okay, thanks. As you can see during this trip, I hoofed it a lot. Almost 20 miles to be exact. So of course, I packed my suitcase chock-a-block full of my comfiest socks. And of course, they're my socks from Bombas. Thank you to Bombas for sponsoring this video. Seriously, the lack of a toe seam and the built-in arch support was magic on my tired tootsies. And I think y'all are familiar with the fact that I love the Sunday slippers from Bombas. Love them so much that I customized them with spiral buttons. Isn't that charming? But Bombas has other footwear options too. The gripper slippers, for example, which are actually perfect for traveling because they pack down real small and you can just stuff them in any empty crevice that you have in your suitcase. Or for tired feet, they have the Friday sandals, which are foam, not too soft, not too hard, but really nice on tired feet after a long day. And it's not all about us. Bombas makes the first, second, and third most most requested items at shelters and donates 1 item for every item purchased. So if you want to feel good and do good and upgrade your essentials with Bombas, new customers get 20% off their first purchase. Just go to bombas.com/Kathleen and use code Kathleen20 at checkout. Thank you, Bombas. Time to hypnotize you. Whoa. Now back to the video. We've had a lot of fun. It's time to do a little R&R. This evening, I'm taking myself on a little date. Well, I guess I'm taking us on a little date. Are you ready? First, we get our crab. I'm not decided between a half a crab or a whole crab. Hey, I'm feeling kind of crazy. Don't really want to spend $80 on a crab, though. And afterwards, we're going to the shows. Okay, we're gonna go see a play, and you're never gonna guess what play it is. Paranormal Activity, the play. It was 7:30 a.m. this morning. I'm still jet lagged. I was scrolling and I saw Trixie and Katya talking about this show. And I was like, oh, where is it playing? Oh, San Francisco. Oh, tonight? I've got nothing else to do. Can you get jump scared by a live theater performance? I guess we'll find out together. But we will have a belly full of crab before then, so let's go. Also, I'm wearing my shirt, my patchwork fake bootleg Isimiaki that I made. Kind of perfect for Paranormal Activity, I think. Okay, goodbye, Sky Star. See you later. I wonder if the Sky Star is haunted. My reservation is, it's in 5 minutes, and it takes 6 minutes to walk there. Shivers, timbered. Gooses, bumped. Good morning. We've had a couple big days already, crossing things off the to-do list like this and that. And we're just going to continue it today. Today is a little bit different. I do have to work, as in I need to edit a video. At some point, it's already mostly edited. I just gotta finish it. Is it mostly edited? There's still 2 hours on the timeline, so actually I still have quite a bit to do. I started with 4 hours though, so hey, that's something. That comes later though. I got my supplies from Daiso so we can make our cat ear headband. And since I'm at Fisherman's Wharf, I believe that there's a vintage photo booth in like an oddities museum, like right across the street. So hopefully we can pop over there at some point. First, I do unfortunately need to wash my hair. It's time. I gotta hide from the wind. We're gonna go to the Arches art supply store. Just have a little peek around, fill up our creative bucket before we have to get back to work. In the most corporate hellscape that you've ever seen. Just a huge piece of rusty metal. And the Uber offices. Trero Hill Dental. I miss you, I miss you. I miss you so much. They let you watch Netflix while they clean your teeth, so let that be my referral to you. You can tell them. They won't remember me, but you can tell them I sent you. Our mission was certainly successful because I got a headband at Daiso. Now it's time to make some kitty ears. And wouldn't you know it, the headband came with a little tag that broke into 2 equal sizes. Kind of perfect for making ears, don't you think? So let's do that. Who would I be if I did not bring an entire crafting kit on trips with me, including, yep, perfect. You know what's gonna color these black real easy? One of my favorite drawing utensils of all time, a pasta marker in black. It's not a marker, it's just a giant crayon. It's not working as well as I thought it would. You know what's even better? Caran d'Ache neon color. Oh yeah, baby. That'll do.
Chemicals in it. Yeah, it's black and white, so it dips will run through the chemicals and it rinses them. Takes a full 5 minutes to give your pictures at the other end, but they're priceless.
Awesome.
There's one back there made in 1977.
No way.
One they're located in the cliff house back there.
That is awesome.
Hello people, we're back. How was your flight? I don't really remember how the flight was because, would you believe it's been a couple weeks since I got home? I don't think you'd be surprised to hear that at all because this channel is canonically anachronistic. We're just in our own little pocket dimension outside of time. Anyways, why do I have an AT&T bag? This is what I brought home all of my treasure and tchotchkes and finds in, and I thought we could go through it together and see if my side quests were a success. So let's take a little peek together. Oh, I got the AT&T bag at the little pawn/card shop with the melting dog next to it. I think that was one of my favorite places that I visited on this trip and would highly recommend you check it out as well because the coffee nearby, really good. Okay, let's start with what I found there. Everything in that store was covered in a fine layer of dust, which told me that it had been there for a while, which told me, again, that there was treasure to be found, including Mashimaro letter set. This is from, let's see if we can find the date this was made. I'm gonna guess like 2008. Vintage Mashimaro letter paper collection on eBay for $75. Was listed at $125. That's crazy. If you don't know Mashimaro, he's a rabbit with a bad attitude. He's the bad boy of rabbits, I would say. Yeah. Anyways, I'm always looking for stationery sets or greeting cards at the thrift store, and I thought this would be perfect to write some letters, some thank you notes, those kind of things. And it was $7. When I took it up to the register, the owner of the store was like, this is a good price. And I was like, if you say so. You're the one who priced it, I think. Yes. So love that. Maybe we'll even cut some of the illustrations out to use in our journaling in the future. And then, oh my gosh, I found some really good stuff there. Staying on the greeting card theme, I got some Shanghai ladies extracted from the Chinese calendars of the 20s and 30s. These are like fashion note cards. Let's take them out. They were $4.99. It's an address book. Oh. I thought these were postcards. That's okay. It's got this nice brown craft paper in it, and then a couple pages of addresses and telephone numbers. Hey, all right, I was duped, and that's my fault. Anyways, got two other little blank notebooks. I'm guessing these are for practicing like characters with some sort of brush, because it has this cool grid paper inside. Just look at that lovely texture. The paper has fibers in it. Each page is clearly hand printed. It's sewn together. This is just like, what an object. You ever see an object and just think, wow, that's an object. I got two of them. They were like 10 cents or something, if I remember correctly, and I probably don't. And oh my gosh, psyched about these. I found a stack of vintage doll Zodiac bookmarks. Yeah. And that is me in a major way. Oh my gosh, my favorite thing that I found. I know I'm not the only person who likes when a thing is the wrong size, like it's too small or too big. I also like it when a thing is the wrong material. So this has all of those combined into one. Can I interest you in a super clip? It's a paper clip that's giant and plastic. Ooh, what a collection of colors. I'm obsessed. Where's my journal? We gotta put this on. Stat! March spread is still doing well, hanging on strong. I really wanted the brown one. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that's good. That's the good stuff. If you can find these on eBay or something, get yourself one. Or 60. They're so dirty too. From there, we headed to Japantown, specifically Daiso. I don't think I actually showed it in the video. Oops. I got overwhelmed in there. But I have proof that I went because I bought circle stickers. Oh yeah. Let's see them. Let's open them up. Can I be so honest? I got these for two reasons. One, to use in my journal. They're kind of perfect for marking dates or habits or whatever. I don't really do habit tracking, but you could. But also I got them because I wanted to put dots on my nails. Oh, blue, yellow, that's good. How about an orange? I mean, that's cute. Wow. What else did I get? I got red orb, a wine stopper. Literally every time Gus and I get a bottle of wine, we're like, why don't we have a wine stopper? We're 30-somethings. How do we not have at least 6? The orb called to me and I had to heed its request. And I got some of my favorite candy, gummy fettuccine. All right, next we have what I got from the gotcha machines. Man, those were expensive. It was like $9 to roll one. Maybe it was 5, but way more than it is in Japan, I'll tell you that. And thankfully, I only had to roll twice to get my chosen little guy, my Kappa. I'm so sorry to admit I don't actually know what this Sanrio character's name is because I have no interest in him or his life. Sorry, but I do love Kappas, so I'm very glad I got him. I'm more of a Kuromi girl, which is great. Kuromi? Oh, there you are, girl. You scared me. Because the first one I rolled was a little ogre Kuromi. Real cute. Look at the horn coming out her head. Unfortunately, there is no keychain, so I cannot put him on my bag as was my initial point. My goal for getting a little guy, to put him on my bag. But what if I drilled a hole in his head? Do you think What do you think? Maybe we'll do that and stick a little eye pin in there, and then keychain. Anything could be a keychain if you drill a hole in it. What else? Okay, I also went to Mido, which is a stationery store specifically, and I think it is built to make you have a panic attack, because it's like a super long store and there's like one divider that goes through the middle, so everyone has to go down one way and then come back the other, and it just gets so crowded. I almost freaked out, but I was brave. And for my bravery, I treated myself to the tiniest little molten glass Kappa you've ever seen. Yeah, I got 2 Kappas on this trip. When I see them, I snag them. I need to make a little Kappa shelf for all of my little green men. I also thought that this would make a very cute little charm, maybe to put on my Kindle or something. There is no hole, so we would have to solve that somehow, maybe with some sort of glue, adhesive of some type. I love him. And I got a little paper clip shaped like Mount Fuji that goes on the corner of the paper. I told you I like when things are the wrong size and material. Oh yeah. And the little tip is clear so that you can see the white paper underneath it. That's really good. Almost makes me less mad about the fact that 2 of these clips were $10, but I am still kind of mad about it. All right, what else? Oh, and the headband to make our cat ears out of. How could I forget the main thing that we went to Daiso for? Onwards, you also saw me go to a bead store. This is actually somewhere that had been saved on my want to go list for a long time, so I'm so glad we got to go. Cottage Industry. Isn't their business card little logo so cool? And it doesn't just sell beads, but the beads that it has are pretty good. A lot of them are vintage. I asked the gal who was working, and she said that some of them they buy from like estates or old bead stores. Specifically these ones I got, she said, is a terracotta clay bird charm from a bead store, I think in Brazil, if I remember correctly. Imagine if that's your job, to go source old ass beads from bead stores that are closing down in other countries. Isn't that so beautiful? I got 2, oh that one broke, that's a shame and a half, 2 tiny clay vessels. Dink, doink. And then for an actual bead to put on a necklace, I got this super delicate, like fiery red orange, super skinny star made of glass. That's just asking to be snapped in half, so we'll see how long it lasts. But hey, she's beautiful. And I think that's freaking it outside of like ephemera, like tickets. Like I have my paranormal activity ticket. If this ever comes near me again, I will be seeing it again. That was incredible. I was staying in that hotel by myself, and seeing that play was quite scary, to have to sleep in a mysterious, unknown room for a couple of nights by myself. Ooh! And I guess the final souvenir would be my film photos that I took. Where are those? It all culminated with the kitty ears in the photo booth. These just turned out so cute. Rocking my handmade shirt as well. I feel very myself in these photos, and I'm very thankful that I had the opportunity to go on this adventure. And thanks so much for coming with me. If you're ever in SF, I hope you get to check out some of the places that I went, or if you have other favorite places, let me know as well. I know a lot of y'all recommended some really cool places in like Oakland and Berkeley as well. Maybe we'll make our way over to the East Bay someday. That would be cool too. Thank you so much to everybody who has purchased a March wallpaper pack or collage ephemera pack on KathleenIllustrated.co for this month. I hope you're loving them, and I love when you send me pictures of your own collages or your own monthly spreads. It's so cool. Even if you don't buy the pack, I still love to see your imagery for the month of March. Can't believe it's almost time for our April spreads as well. Time do be flying, so I hope you're taking care of yourself out there, staying as sane as you possibly can. Maybe a little unsane as well. That's cool too. And I will see you next week with another video. Until then, stay stinky, and I love you. Bye!